to day 63 of habit engineering. I am going to teach people how to build habits that stick until I hit 1 million subscribers. As you can currently tell, I am very, very far from 1 million subscribers. So we'll see how long this takes. But we are going to be in it to win it. So hopefully y'all will join me for the journey. What's up, Owen? Good to see you, boss man. How's your day been so far? How are your habits going? Oh, you're good. No worries. Busy with some summer work for school or just other work? What's up, Lord Heavens? Owen's just grinding the school. There you go, appreciate. That'll be good. Yeah, I hope that's going well for you. Your habits have been going well, sounds like. You love to hear it. You love to hear it. Trying to build a habit of joining every day. Okay, well, I appreciate you hopping on. We'll be here Monday through Saturday at 6 p.m. Pacific time, right around then. And have a good one, brother. Appreciate you staying or jumping on. Thank you. I will do my best to stay cool. Do my best. I don't know if I would say that I was cool in the first place, but let's see here. Oh, right. That's what I forgot to do. So if any of y'all have any habits that you're looking to be more consistent with, go ahead, drop those down in the chat. Taven the Go, I just subscribed. Appreciate it, brother. What's up, Basic? Good to see ya. Cowbra, what's good? V said, how do you build discipline? That is a great question. The way that I would recommend building discipline is identifying a habit that you want to change. So something that you're already motivated to change, something that your brain lights up changing about. And then build a habit using the Triple S method in that area that you want to change. And then repeat that process a number of times. And then eventually you'll be able to build up a self-discipline muscle and kind of rebuild your character of integrity of actually doing what you say you are going to do, because frankly, most of us don't do that. And then eventually you'll be able to have enough discipline to move from doing the things that you just want to do to being able to do the things that you should do or need to do. Okay, got a lot of chats here. Let's see. Emery said, need to build a habit with getting up early and being productive. Okay, Emery, let me know in the chat what is keeping you from getting up early right now. Lord Heavens, yeah, there's a few more people on today. It's good stuff. V, you are welcome. The triple S method is the method that I developed for building habits that actually stick. It is the world's most effective habit building method. It has a 96% success rate with everyone that we've tested it so far, or tested it with so far. So yeah, it works pretty freaking well. And essentially it's how you build, or the way that you build a habit that actually will stick, is by making it specific, simple, and sealed. So those are the 3 S's: specific, simple, and sealed. And the way you make a habit specific is that you give it a what, a when, and a where. The purpose being to make the habit so specific you can visualize it like you're watching a movie in your head. Then the second S is simple, and so what you do there is we essentially just have a filter question. So you take your habit that you've got in your head and you ask yourself, do I feel 100% confident in my ability to stick with this habit every single day for the rest of my life, no questions asked? And if your answer isn't emphatically yes, then go back to the specific stage and adjust or re-engineer your habit until you have that level of confidence in your ability to stick to it for an extended period of time. Because there's a James Clear quote where he just says, habits are the compound interest of self-improvement. And so in order to tap into the compounding aspect for self-improvement, or for any other, well, I guess all areas of life are wrapped into self-improvement technically. Okay, see, Lord Heavens. Cowbro, why are you here when I have to write poems for some things? It's a great question, bro. No clue, but I appreciate the comments for engagement. So the key really is just to build a habit that sticks, so you can, or that sticks consistently and long enough that you can experience the exponential gains as a result of the aggregation of marginal gains. Duckisa, good to see you. And then, yeah. So once it's simple enough, then you're good. Then you move to the sealed step. And then that's where you devise just like a brief, 1 second celebration regarding your habit. So it can be something as simple as you just smile to yourself, or like you give yourself a literal pat on the back, or you just mentally repeat, I did what I said I was going to do. I have integrity. If you're more intrinsically motivated, that usually works pretty well. Yeah, that's the triple S method. Works really freaking well. Duckies, I'm not sure why you think it's 92% instead of 96. Drink milk, stay home, problem solved. That's terrible. What to do about other people's lack of integrity? That's a good question. I'm assuming you might be joking. V, you are very welcome. If you want to check out the community that I run of people who are using the triple S method, then you can click the link in my bio and join free for 7 days. There's a 7-day free trial. After that, it's $27 a month. Cowbra, the best suggestion I have is to build a habit to take lactose intolerant pills or something. And I know you're clowning on me in the first place. So, Dakisa, I would say in trying to deal with other people's lack of integrity, honestly, you can't control anyone else's agency. And so the best thing I could think to do would be to manage your own time in an optimal way, so effectively and efficiently enough to be able to counteract their lack of integrity if it is something that comes into play with you. The habit needs to be not have lactose. Yeah, that's gonna be. Sorry, Cowbra, that's gonna be your best bet. Is just not having lactose. Well, V, what you can do if you don't have friends who are supportive of you getting your life together is, yeah, one, you could get new friends, or two, you could join the Habit Engineer community. The link is in my bio. We've got people there who are practicing the Triple S method. That's where you'll have the most access to me. You get weekly calls. There's an AI habit coach that I built that's in there. Daily accountability emails as part of that as well. And access to the notes on the biographies and autobiographies of ultra high achieving individuals I've read, which is in their habits that allowed them to become ultra high achievers. That would be what I would recommend. How do I build a habit to make poems to be written? I agree with Dakisa's comment about always trying to surround yourself with people who are better than you at stuff you want to be good at. That is very good advice, especially considering you are the sum total of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If your parents aren't supportive either, I mean, I can't plug the Habit Engineer community enough. I think it's a great place to be. That still has a cap on it. That's awkward. Cowbra, you can build a habit to make poems to be written by saying you're going to set aside a certain amount of time every day. So like from 8 to 8:30 p.m., sitting at the desk in your bedroom with the light on and a piece of paper in front of you, you are working on writing down a poem, whether you have an idea in your head or not. You just sit there and make efforts to write and see what comes of that. Do that every day. And make sure you just choose a 1-second celebration in order to get that done. My name is Max, M-A-X. Habit Man. Kyle, Matt, that's funny. V, if your parents aren't supportive either, I would definitely find a group of friends that are supportive. Again, join the Habit Engineer community. Lots of good resources in there. Maximum Max. What are some good starting habits? That's a great question. I would say some good starting habits are having a bedtime, sticking to a bedtime, making sure you're getting an adequate amount of sleep. That's going to be a huge one, especially in increasing your capacity to make better decisions every day. There's that. I would say drinking probably roughly 1 ounce of water per pound of body weight that you have per day. It doesn't have to quite be ounce per pound, but you should probably get at least 80% of that per day. Dakisa, be nice. He's just clowning around. Greg, hello. Go ahead, drop a habit that you're looking to be more consistent with in the chat, and we will engineer it to be a habit that is something you can actually stick with using the triple S method that I developed. So making your habits specific, simple, and sealed. But yeah, good sleep, good water intake, some type of exercise every day. I would say 30 minutes is a good amount to start with. I'm just drinking water. Yeah, not anything besides water. That would be really funny though. Yes, 30 minutes of some type of physical activity, like whether that's a walk, a run, working out at the gym, whatever, something to get the endorphins going, something to do that. Just smiling. Smiling is a really good habit to have, and practicing gratitude every day. Just like writing down even just one thing that you're grateful for in a journal, or typing it up on your phone or something. Those would be the ones that I would start with. Calbra, you can just use voice to text, dude. Come on. You know better than that. Is my water chlorinated? I have no clue. Probably. Yeah, so people who are taking the triple S method seriously and actually applying it have a 96% success rate in being able to be consistent with their habits long term. The 4% is the 4% of people who weren't able to be consistent with their habits. I'm pretty sure I'm on city water, but I'm not 100% sure. Ducky said he's just trolling, bro. He's just trolling. So yeah, Greg, if you've got either a good habit that you're looking to build, or maybe a bad habit that you're looking to break, you can go ahead and drop that down there in the chat, and we can engineer it using the triple S method. That's what this live stream is for, is just teaching people how to build habits that stick. So any good YouTube channel? Yeah, I would agree with Ducky's habit engineer is pretty good for learning habits that improve lifestyle. I like that one. Yeah, shameless plug. Habit engineer is good. Other YouTube channels with good habit advice. I like Yes Theory. Yes Theory is good. They've got a lot of good ideas surrounding like getting out of your comfort zone, staying uncomfortable, confidence, that kind of thing. Chris Williamson, he's a podcaster. He's got a lot of good things. Alex Hormozy, good if you're into like either business content and entrepreneurship stuff, or fitness. He's got a lot of fitness stuff. Ducky said, got fish videos. Alex is a fraud. That's funny. Let's see who else. David Senra. He runs the Founders Podcast. Absolutely phenomenal content. And if you're looking for habits of high achieving people, specifically high achieving founders, that's definitely what I would go for, is the Founders Podcast. There's a lot of good habits just for living life generally in there too. I mean, honestly, you could just watch The Chosen. Jesus has a lot of good habits that you could incorporate in your life. I think The Chosen's phenomenal. It's probably my favorite show ever. You can tell his muscles are fake, so obviously. Dude, Ducky, so you crack me up. Jesus is like Alex, LOL. Are you calling Jesus a fraud? That's funny. Valentina said, how do I stop at? What do you mean? What are you trying to stop at? Oh. Yeah, V. I love The Chosen. Chosen's great. Yeah, have fun, Cowbra. Good luck writing poems. Valentina said, saying no to all the things that don't add to my life and yes to everything that would allow me to be where I want to be. Oh, that's a good one. Dakisa said, I love God, not sure about Jesus though. My recommendation is just pray and ask God about Jesus and see what he says. See how you feel. That's the best advice I can give you. Okay, let's break this down. Valentina said, saying no to all the things that don't add to my life and yes to everything that would allow me to be where I want to be. Valentina, what is stopping you from doing that right now? Like, what's stopping you from consistently saying no to the things that don't add and yes to the things that do? Dakisa said, I've done this and my feelings remain. Yeah, I mean, keep doing it. try again. I'm not, I would also maybe read the Bible and pray. Study the life of Christ so you come to know his character, and then ask if he's real. Because there's a phrase, a quote from a guy that I like, where it says, information precedes inspiration and revelation. So it's going to be kind of hard to know whether Jesus is true it's going to be hard to know if Jesus is true if you don't know anything about him in the first place, or even necessarily much about him, especially his character. So that's what I would do, is, yeah. Oh, okay, so V and Valentina both, oh, that's funny, your names both start with V, are both into the people-pleasing aspect of things. Duck D said it's cool that you're open to change. I respect that. Oh shoot, wow. This stream went fast. We've only got like six minutes left. That's wild. The stream hasn't gone this fast in a long time. Chat be blowing up. Leaving for church soon? Nice. So for people pleasing, there's a few there's a few different. Well, Ducky, so you're right. I don't have to end it, but I also do because I'm going to film a podcast episode at 7 that I'll need to leave for here soon. So probably in 5 minutes or so I will. But I mean, I want to ask, like, what causes you to people please? Like, what is the reason why that's such a big thing for you? Oh, okay. Hey, Vivian. To be seen as a kind person. Okay. So maybe, this is just an idea. You don't have to take this. But maybe if someone suggests something that you should say no to because it doesn't fit into your life, and you don't want to say yes, then you could say no and do something kind for them instead, or say something kind for them instead, or sorry, to them instead. So it's not like you're just saying no and putting a hard stop on it. It's like you're saying no, and then providing them some kind of increase in love after you tell them no. So that way they don't necessarily see you as like a mean person or whatever. Even though saying no, if something doesn't align with your life, people shouldn't view you as a mean person anyways as a result of that. But people are weird. Yeah, I would say just like say no, but then follow it up afterwards with some type of statement or action or service of like an increase of love. Hey, I appreciate that, Ducky, so that means a lot. Thank you. Thanks, Valentina. I also appreciate that. But yeah, that would be, I mean, we can put that in a habit form if you want. But that one would be, I mean, if you were going to do that, it would probably be something that you would do at the end of the day. Like if you, maybe at like 9 or 9:30 p.m. or something, if you could like spend 10 minutes mentally running through the conversations that you had that day, and if you told someone no, oh, see you, Dekisa. If you told someone no that you didn't follow up with an increase of love afterwards with, then you could use that 10-minute time to send them a message or give them a phone call or something like that. Yeah, okay, 8 p.m. Yeah, whatever works for you. Just say, okay, this is my 10-minute block from 8 to 8:10 where I'm just going to sit down, go through that. Just like kind of mentally run through the conversations you've had that day so far, and then maybe send a text and just say, hey, I mean, whatever it would be, that you can just say like, hey, sorry if me just saying no sounded mean. I hope you know that wasn't my intention. I value you as a person, but this just isn't something that I have the bandwidth for, or something like that. It depends. It depends on the context of the conversation. But yeah, just generally like making sure to follow up afterwards with an increase of love in some way, shape, or form. And set aside the time from 8 to 8:10 or 8 to 8:15 or 10 to 10:15, whatever works for you. And then just make sure you attach a where to it. So like if you're going to be doing that sitting at the dining room table, or sitting on the sofa, if you just want to text someone, or heck, even laying down in bed. But yeah, Vivian and Valentina, you're welcome. I'm glad you found value in it. Go ahead, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications. We're going to be here live Monday through Saturday at 6 p.m. Pacific time. So you can sub for more tips. And also, if you want to just use this live stream as making me your personal accountability buddy for any habits you're looking to build, you are more than happy to do that as well. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for today. We're here at our 30 minutes. So keep the change and keep changing, everyone. Peace.